Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I walked into my studio today. I knew I was filming and I saw this sitting on my vanity and I got really excited. A while ago I did ask Brandon to pick up some products for me to test out, kind of like a husband picks my makeup challenge. And so when I saw this, that's obviously what my first thought was. Then I opened the bag.
So if you've watched any of his videos with me involved, you know I love tormenting him. It's one of my favorite things to do. He actually told me to go out and get him some makeup. He didn't say what kind, he just said go get makeup. So obviously I'm going to do my best and I'm going to torment him as much as I can. So I went out and got him an entire bag full of makeup. Now you're saying this is a Sephora bag. I promise you there's no Sephora makeup in here.
Brandon decided to pick up for me 2 Walmart holiday kits full of Walmart makeup. So I am going to put it to the test today because he picked it out for me, so I'm going to get it. It is a full brush kit. Can't wait to play with those. And a holiday full face kit. We've got eyes and brows and cheek and everything. I did already do my foundation and concealer because obviously none of that is in here. And we are going to use everything today to try and create something that we are happy with. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching. And please don't forget to subscribe because I do upload 3 times a week. And that is the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So without further ado, let's begrudgingly get right into the video. So I am just going to pull the kit out so I can have it in front of me without the box. And the brushes, the one thing I will say that is kind of cute, the brushes have this little, like, travel brush kit. I travel with a whole lot more brushes than that. However, kind of cute for all of these to just kind of live in here. Alright, so I guess we will be using, hopefully, as much of this as we possibly can. There's a lot of lip colors, there's a lot of stuff, so we're not going to use everything. I'm going to start with brows and pull out these gorgeous brow stencils. And yes, I'm going to use them. This is actually, like, thinner than my actual brow is. And it is the wrong shape. So I guess I'm not using the brow stencils because it's going to take my brow here and the tail is already there. But I am going to take what is going to look like a very unflattering brow shade. This is the brow pencil. There is no shade, but it is a very warm brown. Nope. That is bronze. That is straight up bronze. So I'm going to take that into my brows. Okay, so we have ginger brows. I'm going to grab the brow comb in here, and I'm going to just like kind of comb that out a little bit. As I use them, I'm going to keep them out of here so that I know what I still have to use. There is a brow gel, and it has 2 shades. I'm hoping that this dark one is going to help a little bit. So I'm going to grab, my options are limited. I'm going to grab this fabulous little sponge tip applicator, pick up a little bit of this, and try and use that to set down my brow. I think the worst part is that my brows have definitely looked worse. So I'm going to go into the Beauty Insight eyeshadow and blush palette. I'm going to go into this big fluffy brush and I'm going to start with the bronzer shade. And we're going to bronze up the cheeks. There's a little pigment there. Like, it exists. It's not picking up on the brush. Not my favorite type of bronzer, not my favorite brush, but we're going to make it work. So I don't really have anything to contour with, so next we're going into blush. This brush is a lot softer, so I'm going to be a little more optimistic that this is a little glowy. So I'm going to lay down a base first. There is also a matte blush in here, which is very pink. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and add a little bit of blush to the cheeks. Okay, so that is not matte. That is a little glowier. than I thought it would be. It's actually a very pretty pink. I'm quite impressed. I am, however, going to take a little bit of the sheeny coral and just layer that over the top, just because I do prefer more of a nudie blush as opposed to a very pink blush. That's not bad at all. And since there is no other brush appropriate, this is also going to be our highlighter brush today for this shade down here. Is that doing anything? That's really not doing much. Really gotta get your brush in there. I just did a video on a whole bunch of stuff from Shop Miss A. All of it was $1. I think I spent like $18 on all of that. And that stuff was actually pretty good. Well, most of it. I'm going to link that video up here so you can... so you can watch it. This is not me shitting on inexpensive makeup. Like, there is affordable makeup that is quite good. This just isn't it. Onto the eyes. So my options are oversized flat buffer brush, liner brush, pencil brush, and my personal favorite, sponge tip applicator. So I'm going to, I guess, go in with this brush, which is the closest semblance to a blending brush I can find. And I'm going to play with some of these mauve tones today and start defining the eye. Okay, so there's pigment in this one. I mean, I guess we're using the sponge tip applicator. Alright, we're going to make this work. I'm going to go into another shade. Going through a tutorial like you guys are going to try and replicate this. Don't try this at home, friends. This is the hardest sponge tip applicator I have ever touched my eyes with. Alright, so we're going to jump into that pencil brush again. We're going to run a little bit of that same color on the lower lash line. I have to put these brushes down. So I think the look wasn't horrible until we hit eyes. This is where everything decided it wanted to hate our lives. And here I am, still trying to make it work. I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzer and see if maybe that'll blend better than the eyeshadow. Bearing in mind I'm still using the same crappy brushes. So I'm going to devil's advocate for a second. I'm going to grab one of my blending brushes. And I'm going to see if it's the shadow or the brush. That actually, nope, that didn't really do much. Okay, I was going to say that helped, and it's improved, but that is definitely still not good. So I'm going to take just a little bit more just to continue to deepen up this outer corner so that it looks like we at least attempted to do something. Before jumping into a sponge tip applicator to go into a separate mini duo, which they call their eye highlight kit. So that came right off. I'm assuming, yeah, these are a little bit more metallic-y shimmer shades. So I'm going to take the rose gold one on my beautiful sponge tip applicator, and I'm going to press that on the lid. That looks and feels like a matte powder. There is no color payoff. I'm going to take the yellowy gold side. We're going to highlight the inner corner. I can dig it. I'm going to go into that fluffy brush and just kind of blend that a little bit. So right now the inner corner is the only thing that doesn't make me want to go immediately wash my face. Here's the part I am genuinely terrified for. I have mascara and eyeliner. There is also a little pair of lashes, which, as you know, whenever I really don't like a look, I just kind of throw on massive lashes, and that just kind of gets rid of everything. But these lashes, the band does not bend. It is a very stiff, rigid lash. Not an unflattering shape, but it feels like plastic. And this is the type of lash that you get in a, like, you know when you get, like, takeout sushi and they have those little green, like, fake grass dividers. That's what this is. I am not putting this on my eye. I'm going to swatch the liner. It is very black, but I did a straight line, and you see how it's already, like, separating? Yeah, I'm not putting that on my eyes. And the mascara. That looks really dry. All right, this I am going to try, because, I mean, why not, right? Maybe it's the brush, but that's actually really pretty. Not like use it again, it's better than my roller lash pretty, but compared to the bucket of fails that most of the other products are turning into, I'm going to say not the worst thing I've put on my face today. There is a lip gloss solid palette that comes with a really pretty mini lip brush. Adorable. So I'm going to go for... 3 of these shades look like they've been touched. Am I crazy? I'm going to grab a little bit of the shade that doesn't look like it's been touched. No. Nope. Alright, there are also 2 regular lip glosses. So I'm going to take the one that looks a little bit more flattering and try this out. Bad idea on the mascara. My right eye is already starting to itch. That is not okay. Alright, so I do want to give this a big disclaimer that this was all in good fun. There are a lot of products at Walmart, especially affordable makeup, that I am in love with. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know the Coty Airspun powder has been a huge favorite of mine. I can only get it at Walmart. It's like $4. There's a lot of great affordable stuff out there. These packs of, for lack of a better word, makeup, skip it. Pass. I mean, I know that it's all fun. I know that it is all kind of there as gifts for children to play with. This is not makeup that I feel I can actually review. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. All in all, like, I've definitely looked worse, but I've also definitely looked better. Let me know down below what you think, because this kind of could have gone a whole lot worse than it did. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.